Hello, I'm grateful you're here, open, curious, and searching for truth, because today's devotion may invite you to see things from a different light. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Let your shoulders drop. Let your heart soften. You've arrived in a space of reflection. Not judgment, not division, but truth. Because truth, my friend, has no competition. It simply is. It is possible to be spiritual and not religious, just as it is possible to be religious and not spiritual. When someone says, "I'm spiritual but not religious," what they're often expressing is not rejection of faith, but resistance to the institutional structures that have too often misrepresented it. And that's understandable, because history has shown that even the most sacred teachings have been reshaped, reworded, and redefined to make them more appealing, more comfortable to the human lifestyle. We as human beings adapt practices to serve our desires, but desire and truth are not always the same. Truth is steady, still, sometimes even quiet, and because of that, we often overlook it. Some hear the word God and immediately tense up. Not because of disbelief, but because of the weight of misunderstanding that has surrounded that word. Yet the divine, the universal force, the consciousness, the energy that breathes life into all that exists, it is not confined to a name, a building, or a single text. That same energy you call manifestation, that you feel when your thoughts begin to shape your reality, is the same divine force that ancient wisdom called God. So when you say you believe in energy, in vibration, in the law of attraction, you already believe in God. You're simply using different language to describe the same truth. Because manifestation is the practice of creation, and creation requires a creator. Let's just pause here. Breathe in truth and exhale resistance. Many believe in energy, vibration, and manifestation, and all of that is real. They believe that thoughts create reality, that what you visualize, you materialize. But here's where something sacred begins to unfold. If you believe your thoughts have power to create, you already believe in the divine, because creation itself is the essence of God. Manifestation is not separate from God. It is God in motion. It is the whisper of the Creator moving through the human mind, turning invisible thought into visible form. Every spark of inspiration, every vision is a reflection of the same eternal, "Let there be light." Whether you call it God, source, consciousness, or the universe, it is all the same divine intelligence that formed the stars and breathes life into your lungs at this very moment. Let's just put religion aside for a moment and consider this thought. The Bible, one of the most circulated and influential texts in human history, has been spoken, read, and believed by billions of hearts for thousands of years. Through collective consciousness alone, the very belief in God has manifested a reality that even skeptics cannot deny exists. If that's not the power of manifestation, what is? You see, belief itself creates. Faith is the highest frequency of manifestation, not because it demands proof, but because it already knows. When you believe in energy, you believe in movement. When you believe in consciousness, you believe in awareness. And when you believe in creation, you are already acknowledging the hand that made it all. So perhaps, what if manifestation isn't replacing God, but revealing God in a language the modern world finally understands? Pause and breathe. Inhale, divine flow. Exhale, doubt. Every thought you have is a seed. Every emotion, a vibration. When those seeds are sown in love and faith, they create worlds. But when they are sown in fear or pride, they distort the truth. They separate us from the very source we came from. Karma is a mirror of the same divine law. Every intention, every act of faith or doubt sends energy outward and returns in kind. What we release into the world, whether love or resistance, contributes to the living field of consciousness we all share. So if billions over thousands of years have poured their faith into the existence of God, then that very faith has created and continues to sustain the living presence of the divine within our collective experience. It is energy returning to its source. Faith made visible through the law of cause and effect. Karma, manifestation, and divine consciousness all threads in the same eternal fabric. So maybe the question is not, do you believe in God? But rather, do you believe in creation and in the love that breathes into every being every moment? Because that love is God, the power, the light, the energy, the source. They are all names for the same eternal force of goodness. Let's continue with a prayer of alignment together. Divine Creator, source of all that is, I open my heart to truth beyond titles and traditions. Let my thoughts be in harmony with your will. Let my words speak life and my actions flow from love. Help me see that you are not outside of me, but within me, the breath, the heartbeat, the light of every creation. I surrender my doubt, my separation, and my fear, and remember that all I manifest through love is you, expressing through me. Amen. Repeat softly. My thoughts are the breath of the divine within me. What I create in love is blessed. I am one with Source, with God, with life itself. Let that truth rest in your heart. Let peace return to your breath. You are not separate from the Creator. You are the continuation of creation itself. If this devotion touched your heart, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Whispers of Light. Your presence here helps spread understanding, unity, and peace in a world searching for truth. Share your reflections in the comments. Your voice may be the message someone else needs to hear today.